So we're just going to go into the KKW Beauty and X Mario palette, which I'm sure you've seen, but it looks like this. Just thought I'd do a quick review on it. I have used it a couple of times already, mainly done the same look, so I'm just going to do something similar to what I've been doing recently. I'm first just going to go in with this shade here, which is called Decade. It's just a matte light base shade. It's just going to go all over the eyelid. I am dying to use that blue, but I don't think I'm going to use it today. I'm going to warm up to it and build up to it. So I'm just going to go in with a kind of small crease brush. My brushes are all dirty, they need cleaning. This one here, which is the Real Techniques base shadow brush, but I quite like it to put in the crease, and I'm going to go in with this shade here, which is like a, I don't know, taupey kind of colour, and that is called Miami. Just going to pop that on there. There is a little bit of fallout in the pan, so make sure you tap it out, and I'm just going to put it like directly on my crease. Now I've used this a couple of times and I've really liked how the looks looked, and they've lasted really well on the eyes as well. Because I live in the UK, it's quite expensive to get any of the KKW Beauty or Kylie Jenner stuff, so I've never actually purchased anything from their lines because of the fact that it's quite expensive to get it over here. But when I saw this palette, it's kind of like, I just have to have it, I want it. So after a bit of convincing, my husband finally agreed that I did need this in my life. So, and then with a big fluffy brush like this, I'm just going to blend it out a bit more. Now the colours blend out really easily, and I'm not doing anything crazy. Just wanted to like test that on camera and see how it looks. And I'm gonna do a series of because I've got so many palettes now that I kind of don't know what to do with them all, and I don't really use them all. I kind of, when I buy a new one, I kind of use that one and then I just forget about it. So I'm gonna try and do like a series where I do a few makeup looks with each palette, and I'll film them all and then I'll put the video together. It'll probably take me a couple of weeks to do it, but I will try and do that. I might start with the Naked palettes, with the Naked one, because that was my first palette that I ever bought. Or my husband bought it for me actually. And then I'm going to go in with this like terracotta-y, orangey kind of brown, and that is called Albanian. I'm going to go in with a very small crease brush, if I can find one. Yes, this is the Sigma E25. This is a travel size one. This is perfect. I'm just going to go in with this again on the tip, and then just go again where I've just done that colour, and just go in back again. I'm just kind of doing like wind wiper motions, just backwards and forwards, just to build up the crease. Shipping and stuff for this, because in case you want to know, so I live in the UK. So I ordered it the day it launched, and it was really quick. It arrived within a week, which I thought was really good. So I really liked it. It's the only thing I bought from the collection. I just couldn't justify paying any more. So the palette itself was, with delivery, it worked out in pounds at £42. And then I had to pay £15 tax and customs when I got to the UK to collect it. They don't deliver it unless you go to the post office and pay for it. For those of you who don't know, when you're ordering from America, and which is why I don't normally order it from things from America, because the customs is just. But because of this, you can't get it in the UK, and I don't think she'll probably ever release it in the UK. So I thought I might as well try and get it. So with kind of this sort of brush, so again a little tiny crease brush. This is from Tarte. I'm just going to go in with the dark brown shade, that one there, and that is Loyalty. And actually, I'm going to go in with an E40, with an E30, like pencil brush, and I'm just going to pop that. I'm going to tap it out and pop that in the outer V, just to build that little bit, and then with that brush that I was going to use, I'm just going to blend it out by doing just like circular motions. I'm going to go with again with that brush with a bit more and just pat it in place and kind of bring it almost to halfway, and then kind of bring it in on my crease as well a little bit, and then do the same on this side. Now this palette really called for me because I am a bronzy, browny kind of girl, and I quite often do like the looks that Kim Kardashian wears, so for me this was like the perfect palette. And did I need another palette? No, I didn't, but I've come to the conclusion that I'm a makeup collector and I love makeup. Now with that big fluffy blending brush again, I'm just going to go and blend that all in. And then I keep using these two shades, which is Glam and Armenian. And so I think today I'm going to go for a more bronzy look and use this one in the corner here, and I might do some highlighting with this gold one here. The bronze one in the corner is called Bronzy, which is very suiting. I'm just going to go with a flat shader brush for this one and just pick it up from the pan. I believe you can also wet these. I haven't tried it yet, but I believe you can. Ooh. Oh, I like that colour. That's very bronzy. And the same again on this side. I'm just kind of sticking to this half of my eye. I'm not putting any on the outer corner. I'm taking it as far as my crease, but not all the way up. Oh, I like that a lot. It's very bronzy. Okay. I know my face looks really white, it's because of the lights behind me. I'm not normally. I turn that off, that is my foundation does match my skin. It's just so you can see the eye colours a bit better. Okay, I'm just going to add a little bit more. Actually, I might give them my finger and just see if that makes. They feel really, really creamy and a bit buttery actually. I really like them. So that's, I'm just going to blend the crease again. Okay. And then I'm not going to add any other colours, I quite like this. I'm just going to do a bit underneath. So I'm just going to go in with a small, like angled shading brush, which is this one here. And then I'm going to go in with that bronzy shade and just put it in the inner corner, in the first half of my eye. And I'm going to make the other half, the outer corner, with that darker colour, which is called like Loyalty. So I am being quite neat. I'm just literally going underneath my eye like this, and on this side. And then I'm going to take that pencil brush again and go back into that dark brown, and then do the under the outer corner of my eye. I can't speak. There's a little bit of fallout. With that one. That's probably because I went underneath my eye. So, okay, I look really, really white. I might have to turn that light off because I look ridiculous. So that looks okay for now. I'm just gonna blend this bit here. Just gonna do my mascara, and then I'll do my rest of my makeup, make myself look less white. And then I'll come back to give you my final thoughts on this palette. Thank you. So that's my makeup all done. So I've just literally put a little bit of mascara on, and I've just put some highlighter and some lipstick and contoured a little bit and just finished off my face all nicely. So I do like the palette. I do think it's worth the money. It wasn't actually as expensive to get over here as I originally thought. Again, ordering from KKW Beauty isn't something I'm going to be doing on a regular basis, just because the cost of it to get to the UK is so expensive. But for this palette, I do think it's worth it. I'm just going to do some swatches for you, just so that you can see them on camera. So my arm is all clean. I've just been doing a highlighting video. So I'm going to start with the top row, which is 2008. And then we're going to Glam. I just want to make sure I get it in the right place. And it's a beautiful colour. And then we're going to Miami, which is a matte shade. And then we're going to Armenian. Let me just clean this up so I can do the others and stay at this white. And then we're going to Loyalty, which is the dark brown shade, which again is another matte. And then we're going to Decade. They're just really, really soft actually. Oh, I've done that really bad. But that's Decade. Well, my skin tone doesn't come up very well because I'm quite dark. And then we're going to Albanian. I'm just going to go in there because I can't put it anywhere else. Oh, Albanian, sorry, that's a bad swatch, but that's Albanian. And then I'm going to go to the like shimmery, plummy kind of colour, which is Vegas. I'm going to clean my fingers again. There's only 3 colours left, so this one is Vegas, and then Libra, which is the amazing like royal blue one, and this one is amazing. And then we have Bronzy, which is the colour I used today, which was really, really nice. So my swatches are really bad, I know, they're all over the place. I will do a full review on this with swatches, with better swatches, on my blog, so I'll link that below once it's up. But yeah, I do like it. Initial thoughts, I do like it. It is nice. I have used it a couple of times. It's really long wearing. I have got pictures on my Instagram of me wearing it, and I forgot to take a picture in the morning, and I took a picture like, I don't know, like 8 hours later, and it was still pretty much perfect. It was really, really nice. So I do like that. I find they blend really well. They really are pigmented. They are buildable, and I really like them so far. So I'm really glad I purchased it. I do not regret buying it at all. I'm really glad I did actually, because I'd be really jealous of everyone else having it and me not being able to play with it. So I do really, really like it, and I'll keep using it, and I promise I will attempt to do a look with the blue one, maybe next time I do a video. I really, really want to play with the blue one, but it terrifies me a little bit. Although it's beautiful and I love it, I don't really go for bright colours normally, so it's a little bit scary and a little bit out of my comfort zone. But this is the whole point of me doing my YouTube channel, was to get out of my comfort zone, try different things, try new makeup, and see how my makeup skills grow and things like that. So anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on the notifications to see when I'm next posting. And yeah, that's great. Thank you very much. Thanks. Bye.